by myself. I'm smart, nice, and talented. And when I grow up, I want to be an AKA because I love stepping. My book is called Abduction by Peggy Hart. Here's my book. I'll give you a brief summary over the book. Okay. There's a girl named Bonnie. Her dad, they told her, her mom told her that her dad died. Her dad is still alive, but she doesn't know that. And Bonnie keeps having these nightmares about her brother getting abducted, and she doesn't want to tell her mom. But she had the dreams when she was younger, but when she was 13, the nightmares kind of stopped a little bit. And when she told her friends told her to tell her mom because it'll be important to tell her mom that she had nightmares about her brother being abducted. But if she thought if she told her mom that the nightmares would come true. And it's about this man named Denny. He faked the UPS. That's their dad. That's their dad named Denny. He faked the UPS delivery guy at Matt elementary school to go get Matt because he wanted to abduct him and learn more about Matt. So what happened was he faked it. He got by. He lied and said he was going to be going to deliver a message to the librarian, but he didn't. And Denny, he was going down the hallway where Matt's class was, and Matt was actually going to the restroom because he was it real bad. So, um, so when Matt was going to the restroom, he saw this man dressed up in a brown suit with stitches, the stitch sewed in UPS sign symbol on his chest, and this stranger, which Matt called him, he said he wasn't gonna get in the car with him because he knew that he's not supposed to get in the car with strangers. So basically, Denny, the dad, tried to convince Matt to get in the car with him. So Denny made up the story in his head to just tell the little boy that he had the dog, which Denny really had the dog in the car, and said that he was hurt and he got hit by a car. So Matt felt sympathy for the dog and actually got in the car with him. Now this is how Denny looks. That's Matt, and that is Denny, and that is the dog over there. So at the end, not at the end, when still in the middle, when they found out that he got abducted when the sister was looking for him, she was still at her high school called Middle High School, and so when they found out, they told the office, and then they called the police, the front office. The lady thought it was her fault, so she started crying, and everybody was trying to tell her it's not her fault. So when they called the police wanted to know, did they know anything about the boy? Did they have a recent picture of him? And they did have a recent picture, so they gave it to the police. And Bonnie and her mom, they thought about it, and when they went home, they thought about the dog, and they recognized the dog was gone too. So they called the police again and told the police the dog was gone. So then, when they finally found Denny and Matt at the park, they actually took, they actually tried to take Denny to jail. So they took him in for questions um, and all that. But then when they found out he had a gun, when Bonnie ran up to the man, he pulled out the gun and put it to her heart. And thinking in her head, she's thinking, I'm gonna die, I don't wanna die, just save my brother and stuff like that. And she was like, I shouldn't tell my mom about the nightmares. So when she finally told her mom about the nightmares, her mom was helpful and she gave her a hug and they both started crying. And Bonnie and her mom finally got the boy away from Denny. They took Denny home, and then Denny was sad that he had to go to jail. So Matt really loved baseball. So Bonnie, his sister, brought him a signed baseball by his favorite um, baseball player, and they hugged each other, and he told her he loved her, and she said, "I love you too." So now, if I was in that situation, being in elementary like Matt was, I would have ran back to my class and told my teacher. Why would I tell my teacher, and why would I run back? Because I don't wanna be with a stranger that I don't even know. But if that man was my father, he should have came to me better and approached me better than trying to abduct me. If I were a librarian, I would recommend this book to all children. Some kids like stories and mysteries. Why? Why would I recommend this book for children? Because people love spooky, scary, mysterious stories that they can figure out before the movie ends. I would change the part when the dad left the dog at the park because the dog threw up in his back seat because he gave him chocolate out his glove department. And even though the dog threw up in the car, I would have let the dog stay and got the smell out of my car. Now there are 4 different settings. The first setting is Matt Elementary School, and the second setting is Bonnie High School, and the third setting is the park where they left the dog, and the fourth setting is a police station. The conflict was the boy was abducted by his daddy. It was resolved when the sister Bonnie and the mom thought about who would uh, who would have abducted her child. And that is my video book report on my book Abduction by Peggy Hart.